Buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, so I recently released a video and it was about a seller that starts auctions at 99 cents. And somebody in my Facebook group, my Bolo Buddies Facebook group, if you're not in it, I've actually got two and I share tons of bolos. So definitely down in the description, I've got links. Definitely join those. But anyway, somebody messaged me and they're like, hey, I found another store that has 99-cent auctions. And I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. Well, I started to check it out and then I'm like, I'm just going to wait and I'm going to do a video and we're going to check it out together and kind of dig in and look at what they're selling. Is it working? How many followers do they have? Do people that do this have more followers than, say, me or maybe some of you guys? Because I know I don't have a lot of followers on eBay and I have been selling since 2005. Now, Poshmark, I have I think over 100,000 and I started in April. So it's just two totally different platforms. But I'm wondering if somebody that does 99-cent auctions is going to have people that follow them so that they get alerts and that they can easily go and check out what they have up for auction. So I did kind of sneak peek and it looks like they have a lot of clothing, women's clothing. So we're just going to dig in and we're going to see what bolos we find. Maybe we'll learn something. Maybe we won't. Maybe this will be something that one of us wants to move towards. I don't think so because I'm not going to take a chance on 99-cent auctions personally. Too much time involved. But let's just check it out. Let's dig in. Okay, so the name of the store is Sexy Sparkles 1. So I'm guessing this person probably sells women's clothing. So I'm going to go, and they have 11,160 active auctions. This person is working constantly. Oh my goodness. Of those, it's not going to tell me the breakdown. I was thinking it would tell me. So let's go to lowest first. And okay, here we go. They have, of those 11,000, 2,940 are auction style. And you can see a lot of these are starting at 99 cents and a lot of them have one bid and free shipping. I don't understand this. I just don't understand it. One bid, free shipping. So basically she's, or he, I'm guessing it's a she with the username that they have, is paying someone to buy their item if this sells for 99 cents because she is going to have to ship the item and pay the shipping costs. So I have lowest first. Okay. So these are all at 99 cents. And granted, most of them have almost 4 days left. I'm looking kind of Jones of New York, Maurice's, and these, a lot of them don't even have bids yet. Most of them have one. So if you are a reseller, this might be a great place to source inventory. I mean, I'm not seeing any brands that are, I'm thinking, ooh, Bolo right off the bat, but I don't get this. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. Like this is a Catherine's 2X dress. That one, I mean, I could see possibly buying that for $1 and reselling it. I mean, if you can get it for $1 with free shipping, why not? So possibly, quite possibly, maybe somebody purchases 10 items at $1 each. That'd be $10. I don't even know if that would cover the shipping for 10 items. So to me, this does not look like a good business model. So again, I'm looking at lowest first. So of course it's showing me all the 99 cents. Okay, so let's look at number of bids. Okay, so this one has 21 bids and it's at $15.50, so $16. I mean, still, again, not any huge prices. So this is number of bids. Let's go to highest first. Okay, so no bids on anything that's high, and these are auctions that the seller is starting higher. So quite possibly, maybe after they've had the listing so long, they make it a 99-cent auction. I'm not really sure. So we've looked at their active listings. Let's look at all listings. Actually, let's do buy it now. Highest first. So it looks like their main thing is clothing. And you can see 15% off with purchase of 3 or more. And again, this is not a member of my Facebook group. A member of my Facebook group sent it to me telling me they had 99-cent auctions. Um, I, I do not know who this seller is in any way other than somebody sent me a link. So here are some of their buy it now. So their highest priced item in their store is $79.79. So yeah, all right, let's look at the solds and see what we got going on here. So we're in solds, let's do auctions just because I'm curious about the auctions. Okay, highest first sold auctions. All right, so this I would consider to be a bolo. I have never heard of this brand, Magnolia. Have you heard of it? It's a size 3X, so it's plus size. And I'm sure that the size is helping. However, Magnolia is not a brand I know. So, well, it says vintage. So maybe it's a vintage brand. I don't know. Anybody know? Anybody heard of that brand? Allison Daily. Never heard of that brand. Again, it's plus size 20W. I do well with plus size as well. Fresh produce, never heard of it. XXL went for $61. East Fifth, it's an extra large, so I wouldn't consider an extra large to be plus size, but that went for $57. Again, a brand I've not heard of. Joseph Ribkoff, never heard of it. I'm wondering if they might be cross posting from Poshmark because these are all lowercase, and I know when I list on Poshmark, it does not capitalize the first letter. Mercari does. Again, Migi or Maggie, 3X. And this is a 16. So it looks like this seller is most successful, or the highest priced items are extra large and up. Venus, I think I've heard of Venus. I think that's a swim line. DG2, never heard of it. It's a 3X, sold for $50.99. Maurice's 3X, New York City. So I don't even, the brands that they're selling, Torrid, I've heard of that. Reborn, I think I've heard of that, but I've never sold it. So I don't know. I would not do this business model. I'm not saying I wouldn't go here and maybe check out and possibly buy something from this seller if it was 99 cents with free shipping. I mean, that seems kind of like a no-brainer. But Seven, I've heard of those. Those do well. Those are at 35 with free shipping, so still probably not. Seems like a lot of work. Clothing is a lot of work. Let's look at their lowest. And when I say that because measurements, 99 cents. So it looks like of the auctions, the lowest first, only 2 sold for 99 cents with free shipping, but they're going to take a loss. I'm going to scroll down and show you how many items they're going to take a loss on. Let's say that the item is 10 ounces or less. It's probably going to be around $4 to ship it. And most of these look like, lighter weight items, no jeans or anything like that. So eBay's taking their percentage, PayPal's taking their percentage, and then they have to ship the item. So, I mean, look at all these. They're paying probably $3 for the person to buy this. I mean, there's 50 on this page. So they have lost $150 already, probably more than that. I don't get it. I am so confused. Can anybody please explain this to me? I mean, I know they're a high volume seller, but I mean, maybe it brings people into their store and they buy other things. I'm not sure. Does anybody know? I would love to know. So again, these are at $225. So still losing money. Let's do 50 more. Get to the bottom and see where we're at. So now we're at $3, still losing money. I'm just going to scroll down. Still losing money. Let's go to page 5. All of these items are at $325, still losing money. I don't get it. I'm completely confused. Still at $334, so still would cost more to ship it than what they made on the item. Some of these, if they're, say, maybe 6 ounces or less, they may break even. So we're going to be on page 8. Page 8, there's 50 in each row. Okay, so we're about at the break-even point on page 8. So that's 400 items that this seller has basically paid people to buy. So let's say worst case scenario, it's $1 loss on each item. That's $400 lost. Please explain this business model to me. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Let me look at the buy it now. That's very odd. So I'm on the buy it now at lowest first, and these sold for $0. How strange is that? Okay, now it says $13.50 with 14 bids. All right, what is going on with eBay? I'm guessing that's just like a glitchy one. Let me just double check on these. Yep, 2 bids, 99 cents. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the case for that. This one's a buy it now, so lowest first. I mean, again, even they're willing to sell stuff for $6 and then pay the shipping. So they're not making much money on those items either. Now let's look at highest first. So their highest sold item on buy it now is $48.99. Escada. I've not heard of this brand. But these are going for $48.99, so that might be something to be on the lookout for. Again, extra large and 42, so those are plus size. So yeah, what do you guys think? Definitely a no for me. I wanted to show you one more thing. So if you look at their feedback, they have 97,135. And if most of you watching are probably sellers, and you know that not many people leave feedback, I feel like. Maybe 1/3, 1/4. I don't know. That's just a random number I'm just picking because I feel like I hardly ever get feedback. I want to go into their, right down here, I don't know what you call this, like their profile page. And you can see that they have 11,047 followers. That is a lot of followers for eBay, in my opinion. So I know my husband follows somebody on eBay, and I get message alerts all the time that says so-and-so has listed new items. So I'm guessing that all of these 11,047 people are getting emails from this seller telling them that they have new listings. So like our Facebook page, Sexy Sparkles, for additional discount codes on buy it now items. I want to check this out. I'm going to go check this out. I just want to dig in a little deeper and understand that this method of selling, because quite honestly, it seems like a lot of work for not much payoff. But maybe they have people they pay that help them list. Maybe they're doing fantastic on Poshmark. I have no idea. What do you guys think? I really want to know what you think. Comment below. Please like the video. That helps bump me in the search. But this isn't my typical Bolo video. I did find a few brands of clothing that if I see it, I'll pick it up. I am trying to get away from clothing, as you all know. And but hey, having a clothing brand that I didn't know about in my back pocket to bring out and possibly buy, if I can pick it up for 50 cents or a buck and sell it for, what was that, Escada? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Bought it. If I say I got it for 50 cents or $1 and I sold it for 48, that'd probably be worth the time it took to do the measurements. So anyway, again, join my Facebook groups down below in the description. I'll be going live on Wednesday night with the Bolo live show. This is not my typical type of video. If you're new to the channel, I typically share Bolo videos, items to be on the lookout that you can buy low and sell high. But like I said, somebody sent me this and I thought I would just kind of research it with you guys just for fun. See if you guys like this kind of video. If you made it to the end, comment I made it to the end. And if you could share whether or not you like this video or dislike it. Like, you don't have to hit the thumbs down. Just tell me in the comments that you really weren't a fan, and I'd appreciate it. And have an awesome night, and thanks for watching.